Alright. So I think to speed this up, this turquoise production, I'm basically just selling them in the shop. And I really don't need this much production for turquoise. So for now, I'll just take the sand off of here, but I will put a little priority splitter. We'll go ahead and fit them over here. I need to put one on each side because they sort of separate. So we'll put a couple of priority splitters down. Yep. Okay. Let's do a splitter. So yeah, we're going to work on our copper sand. I'll just lay it down. This side I can lay down. That's not a big deal. Go like that. And then we'll route this around. And that should be the priority side. Yep, that's gold. And then we'll put another one over here. This one I will stand up just because I'm going to feed it through. I'm going to feed it through over there to meet up with the other one. So we'll stand this one up. Do that. Come on. You can do it. Let's go. There you go. Alright. Now the upper level. Just go over there somewhere. You go this way. No, go like that. Okay, that'll work. There's my extra sand. And let's just give ourselves, I guess, until I buy this property, which I guess I'll do. That's half my money I have on me, sure. And we're at the end of the day, so I'll get a new thing here in a little bit. To kill some time, yeah, we need pocket watches and rivets. Pocket watches is kind of far down. I guess I could go turn those in, get some belts and some soap. So let's get some soap and some vitality. Vitality is this box, Vitality, soap. Yep, so we'll hold that. Upgrade our potion belt. And upgrade our gloves. That just lets me put stuff in the inventory. I don't really care too much, but... And then this one we have as well. Transformation potions is... let's go see what it gave me first. So we now have potion 3. So now I only sleep 2 hours a night, I guess. Yeah. I am turning into a cyborg or something. All right. Let's sleep even less. What are we doing? Oh, we're doing this one. Yeah, it's like right here. And this will let me sleep. Nada. And there's an upgrade past that. Blast potions. Yeah, I can't wait to get the blast potions. Well, obviously I have to wait, but I'm excited for that. I don't sleep at all. What? So what's the next potion belt gonna give me? Is it like gonna give me time machine or something? I can turn a day into 26 hours instead of 24 hours. That's what it feels like, right? Well, now the day's not gonna end until 6 a.m. I guess. Okay, so I have soap coming in basically from downstairs. It gets launched up from that little cannon into this area. So there's plenty of soap production. So I need soap as well. So let's cannon some soaps over. I guess I could have used one of those, but I'll use one of these. I'll put it over here. I don't know where I need it yet. So let's look at that stuff. So I gotta scroll down. So ideally we're making these, right? To make ingots, I need copper powder. To get copper powder, I basically need to take soap powder. And what was I looking at? Why was I thinking I needed regular sand? I don't need to be up here. That was my bad. I'm all going down a rabbit hole. Like my mind was mixing those colors, I guessed, and like, oh, that's just regular sand. No, that's irons that I need to grind up. Okay, well, I have soap down here. I don't have a lot of space, but I do have a lot of iron down here, and this is my main iron production that I've sort of turned off. Maybe I'll turn it back on. These are still on. I guess I'll turn it back on. Okay, do I have any on me? Did I get it all lost? My inventory? Yeah. Okay, so let's take yeah, I've got this huge box here, so let's do this real quick. Let's see what our advanced grinder can do on one of these. 4 per minute. That is not very fast, but that's okay. So this is 10 per minute, and I need 6 of those, so I need 60 per minute. 60, is that really what it's saying? Let's put down one of these to see. So this is an Anther. I have these new awesome giant furnaces now. Not that I really need one of these. Is there a gap? Well, there's going to be a gap when I take this wall out. Dun dun dun. Nothing's red. I'm not going to lose any of my stuff upstairs, right? Oh, okay. Crisis averted. I'm just kidding. I wasn't worried. Wasn't worried for a second. Alright. If you guys can't tell, I'm excited. Happy. Alright, let's see what we did in the shop. Get a drink of water. Sold some Jupiters in the shop. Made some good money on that. And then we should have some good other income. So we're maxed out on bandages now. That is good to see. These I think we can do up to like 1200 or 1600. I definitely have more room to put more mushroom production in. But like that, even though I'm not going for that, that's basically paid for all those logs by themselves. Let alone, it's giving me advanced fertilizer and some other stuff, I think. Or maybe it's just advanced fertilizer, and then I'm selling these. Oh, and it's making these guys, which I sold those. So if I add those two together, that more than paid for the logs. But it should be hugely profitable. Ooh, over 500. Very nice. So still, yeah, 190 profits. Okay, so I'll just leave a little bit of a gap. I don't need it to be crazy dense. And I gotta pull... Yeah, they're just right down there. Okay, okay, and then what I want to do is I'm going to put down one of these little guys. You may see where I'm going with this. Maybe, maybe not. I could squeeze it in over there. I am going to just get the good stuff. I only want the best. Priority splitter. Yep, that's fine. And then I will take the output, go that way, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. I probably need to put a little buffer box, because it's gonna complain if it fills up. So buffer box, and then I could put a catcher, and then I can take the good stuff and get rid of it. Get rid of it, I said. Okay. So we want to filter. I should have coke powder on the line. I think this is just all stale. I guess what I could do is grind up the coke and make coke powder, and then send it down that way. Maybe I do that. Take all the coke off, grind it. Sure, why not? Let's do a little side quest. We're gonna go like this. I want it out at the bottom and at the top. Oh yeah, I gummed that one up. That's how I turned that one off. We'll turn it back on. Get some iron going. Okay, so I'm going to take these. I need a filter for... So we'll filter for coke, and then I need to put another... Let's put another stand down, and then I'll just go like that. I think it needs to be far enough away to where... Yeah, see there, it's all just regular coke. Interesting, I thought I had stuff making coke powder, but anyway, I'll make it here. It's fine. And then, what was I thinking? I was also thinking maybe I lay these down and then I combine them. I want to make a tiny little assembly line, so I can take this transform, and then... Oh no, that's not what I want anyway. That's not what I want. I want a filter. Got so used to making filter out, so I just want coke anything else will get thrown back. Okay. And then I'll make a few of these, so that's fine. It might be a little tricky. Let's get rid of that. Mostly because I want to do this. I just wanted to do something interesting. Where are they at? This guy. Yeah, something simple like that. And then I can move these back one. Oh, cancel. Oh, of course. Breaking everything. That's fine. Whatever. Okay. And then these are the byproducts. I need to... How do I want to handle this? So I kind of want to just come over here. Little side quests, man. Little side quests. Let's do this. Do one of these. Do one of these. I can just put another one of these down. Ooh, I like this idea. Put one of those down, and then I can elevator that up, and then... I need a labs. Oh no, that just goes straight in. I just need to put a lab stand because there's a double output, so that makes it easy. Unless it doesn't connect, then it doesn't make it easy. And then I can go that way, then go that way, and then this one I need an extra to go like this, and this one goes that way, and then this one goes that way. Okay, that's all good. I don't really need to cannon it back. That'll just buffer it up and send it back through. And then the outputs, so these should be coke. This will be coke powder, and then I'll just send it down here. And I'll send it through a couple of these. Oopsie. Do I want to... I have an idea. I think what I want to do is, yeah, we'll be a little bit creative. It'll kind of work. Yes, no? I think so. I just gotta zigzag. Okay, I have an idea. I'm going to take these, stack them up, and then I also want to do these. Oh, that won't work. Yeah, because I was thinking I could just have input into output, but I don't know, 3 boxes. And then, yeah, that doesn't quite do what I want. So let's just do what I was going to do the first time. Let's do those, and then just 2 boxes. Those 2 get combined. It really makes me want to put another one down. I think I will. Don't mind if I do. And then I still got to get these all over here. Don't need that. Actually, I do need that. Sorry. Am I going to run out of space? This is where it'd be super awesome just to have like a multi-stop elevator. Let's get these all plumbed first. Like that top one's easy. This bottom one, go like that. And then let's go ahead and plumb. So that should be coke powder, which is going to be my best material. What are these running at? 10 a minute? That's kind of nice. Okay. Oh yeah, I only have the bottom one plumbed. And then... Oh yeah, there's no buffer box before it, though. I probably want the buffer box before these, and then that'll simplify it. Ooh, I like that idea. All right. I like that idea. That was sort of the thought process I had originally, but it didn't fit into my head right away. So we might need to move these up a little bit. So I'm going to move these up here, because that'll filter the good stuff. Transform. Okay, that's fine. No, I did want it like that. Yeah, so the good things go in here. I can make a 4th one, and then basically I just got to deal with 2 outputs, or I can grind all 4 of those and then add them together. Yep, and then that's what I do. Is then I grind all of this, and then I can combine them together. And then these I do need to go out, rotate, and then this one will go out at the bottom and at the top. Belt for that. And then we still gotta fix the inputs. And this one will be out at the bottom and at the top. At least have all the outputs done. So this one, the bottom's done. That's the second story. Third story. So let's just get this plumbed in. That's the first story. Rotate. I could go like that, and then elevator up. Okay, and then lab stands, 6, rotate, and I can go like that. Excellent. And then now for the next level, I might need all of those. This one, rotate, elevator, out at the bottom, rotate, rotate. Okay, 5. Yeah, so I don't need this one. That's okay. And out at the bottom, up a level, rotate. Okay, that's the top. Now we just need to feed these other levels. So that one's going down. This one, I can just maybe do this, and that'll go that way. Interesting. Oh, because it's already coke powder. Yeah, it's fine. I don't need to regrind it, so if it's coke powder, it'll just go back on the line. What? Not a big deal. Okay, so now what I want to do is in at the bottom, but from that direction, I'll just set it this way. Okay, and then these, that's this one, and then that's this one. Yay. Super tower of grinding stuff up. Okay, well, this guy's already full, so we'll see. It'll get backed up a little bit. And then if I have extras, this is where I could do what is that? Oh yeah, that's my elevator up. Okay. I need to move this over 1 basically. Fit back 1. Okay, and then there's just enough room here to put in a merge thingy. And then I can cannon the good stuff back as well. So this will convert it and then send it back. Good. So I can put a nice, and then I have enough room for big box here as well. So we'll put a big box and give specific supply for whatever I do down here. And then merge, priority splitter. Yep, priority splitter. And then I need it to be like to that, and that'll fill that box first, and then if I do get extras, they'll get cannoned out. And then that's just a buffer box basically where I can load anything extra I have as well. It's always good to have those. Yeah, it's a way to fill in a little gap there, a little side quest. Anyway, now I have my current best material on this, so I could put some anthers down, or at least one. So I gotta see what these requirements are. Yeah, the nice thing is these things are so big. So for this, yeah, 60 and 60. So 60 of those just basically one, what is that? 4, dang, 15 of these? Ooh, man, that's a lot. So yeah, I probably want to put my cannon over here, and then that way this production is probably getting fed first, or it's getting some priority. So I might be able to fit these over here. Let's try, see what it says. I have a feeling it's not gonna like this location, but let's see if I can. Yeah, it'll work. It'll shoot through stuff. Okay, so that's good. And I need to back it up once, and because it's gonna try to connect to my fertilizer belt. Absolutely don't want that. That'd be devastating. Okay, and then that. We'll go to that belt. Okay, I'll set target. Shoot through this stuff into there. Yes, thank you. Okay, so once this fills up, I guess that's gonna take quite a while. Once it fills up, this will keep converting whatever coke is on the line. Doesn't really matter too much which one those are burning, because until I start consuming these, which I'm about to do a massive amount, Because if I really am going to do 15 of these, 16. So I can do 3 levels of 5 or 5 levels of 3. I think 3 levels of 5. That's just for one of these. And then this is the same thing. I have those over here. This is probably needs to be amped up now with these in here. Those are running 240. Yeah, so this could be consolidated quite a bit. Because I have like 2 whole levels making, I know that bottom level is making the juice, and then yeah, anyway. For now, I'm just going to use what's available, so I definitely don't need this big guy unless I really ramp up. What am I making? A lot of copper sand, so maybe I want to. I don't know. I need planks and steel gears. I got lots of steel gears over here. Take a couple of those. My big almond planks over here. I wish they need like a button for like last item or something, you know. Okay. Output wise, that's all nails. So there's 2 outputs here. What I'm thinking about is I'll do a, so I probably, well, I don't think it matters too much. I think it's just going to get flooded regardless. So if you, yeah, it's fine. I'll go into, see, transform, oh, dang it, transform, connection. And at the bottom, out at the top. Okay. That's good. And then now this one, I'll do basically, I'm just gonna mimic this, but it's going to elevator from there to here, basically mimic. I do want to do it slightly different. It's not that big a deal, but this like that. And then this one will get elevated up to the 3rd floor, and then these I'm not gonna do like proper belt division. They're just gonna get basically like that, and then that way they're all evenly feeding 5 and 3 or 2.5, you know, 5 from one level plus 2.5. Okay, so that's working. So now all of this just to feed one of these. So now what I'll probably do is put, because it's going to take me a second to get the other one up and running, so I can build the little metal stand. Just enough space for those. That's kind of the feed table. And then I think what I'm going to do is do this elevator over here. That. What am I out of? No, it's just in the air. Okay, let's put these belts in, and then I'll get combined that way. Stand. Okay, let's get some of this going. Let's put one of those, one of these. So this can only go 240, but I'll put, I think I gotta grind these down. What do I have to do to that stuff? I gotta make powder, so I'm gonna have to grind those. So let's put a catcher down and we'll grind those. Oh, I gotta do missions. Let's see if I messed up and missed an urgent. That means my Jupiter box upstairs. Well, so my priority is to feed the shop first. And then if there's any extras after the shop is full, it'll feed the knowledge altar. So we can go look at the knowledge altar. Yeah, that's still maxed out. That's excellent. Yeah, 540 versus 300. Very, very good. Yeah, I picked up a little bit there. Okay. Let's put a catcher down. Here, I'll just line it up there to kind of save some space. How is it running? Well, obstacles and path, it doesn't, I guess right here is a good one. Let's put it there. So this is why I need to do 2 stories. Damn. Let's see what these grinders look like over here. I'm just guessing here that it's going to be like this. So, yeah, I think these are actually much faster. Yeah, 20, 40, 60, 80. So that's... Oh, I gotta fix... Oh yeah, I wanted to get these up here. That's right. Let's go. It's right here. It's right here. And then these will be at this level. And yeah, it's gonna almost be impossible to do 3 of these on this side, but I'll just leave those on there. Ambitious. I will say I am ambitious. How about that? Okay. And then we want transform the bottom to the top. Okay. And then let's just put some stands. Can I fit one? I could fit one there, which is nice. It's kind of the work area around it, I guess. Anyway, come on. All right, I'll come over here then. 5, go down there, make them small. Okay, so for now, I'll just pump these into a box while I fix everything else. Okay. All right, so let's fix these now, because these are all just chomping at the bit. So this will be in at the bottom, out at the top, and these... what am I out of? Nails? Hey, guess what? I've got nails right here. Okay. 5 little ones. Then I need another tall one. And I need a little elevator. And at the bottom, out at the top. I guess I only needed 1 extra stand. I just needed that one. But anyway. Okay, so that's feeding 60 a minute, and then there's definitely enough throughput, so I could double this up. And then what I think I'll end up doing is, because I do have enough room, so I can triple this, so 3 more can feed the one over here, and then to feed this one it'll get a little bit tricky, but I'll basically use the top of these to combine them together, and then elevator up and over. So I can get my outputs. So most likely it'll be a little bit different. Yeah. Okay. Let's increase output. And then, yeah, these I feel like, what's my output of these? 10 per minute. And I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 70 per minute. And then that's just a straight 70. And then these... So yeah, I have buffer, but this is only 70, which is slightly more than what this is taking in. This is taking 60. I mean, right now I'm just using up buffer capacity. What I really should do is probably... What is this doing? Is this fertilizer? Rocks to make grinded rocks. Grinded rocks are coming up here. Yeah, this is just making basic fertilizer. I might... let's turn these and then have these boxes here. What is this sand making? This sand is clay. I'll probably leave this alone and then take these. Yes, I know. I'm gonna take that and put down... I need bigger boxes. Okay. No, bag, you're in the way. Can I kick you? Get out of here. Let's play soccer. Scram. It's FIFA time. Let's go. 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 Okay, whatever. Alright, you'll make me go the long way. I don't know if I'm gonna need... Well, I'm gonna probably need another one, because I'm gonna take all this stuff down. Whatever. Alright. Put like kind. Pick up my money. This money is just... What? That money is just buying rocks for that thing. Well, I'm about to optimize that quite a bit, so... Actually, I'm going to end up taking those off of that line, so yeah, let me turn this off. I want to... I can put a little box there. Just a little one, though. But transform, arrow at the bottom. Okay, well, I could at least feed a couple in there. Oh, and then I guess I could start using those blast furnaces, and then I can double side it. I can get fuel down. Okay, let's... Because really, if I end up sizing this up, you know, if I stack this up triple high or higher, I'm already using more than this output. I mean, I have all this buffer. I'll burn through this buffer. Once this buffer goes away, then I'll mess with this. Okay, so let's make this all tall. Very, very tall. I'm going to need to... I can steal from these belts. I mean, I was balancing them, but if I take equally from each of these belts... I'm just thinking... Yeah, I mean, it's so much easier just to go down each side. Well, why is this button? What's happening? Must have a belt. Wrong? Oh, because there's byproduct. I'm a genius. Real man, a genius. Those need to get ground, because that's the impure. I forgot. These are going to get lab stamp, because let's just plug one of these down to see what the throughput is. I thought those got grounded down. What do I have to do with the impure? Oh, refinery. Okay. Well, we get to try out a refinery. Okay, these can go anywhere. They don't need heat. That's nice. And then... Oh, right. It just has to go through. I remember seeing somebody do this with, like, sand to make diamonds or something. It just take up a lot of space is all. So 20 per minute. What's the output of this? 5 per minute. So 5, 10, 15. So 3 of these could feed one of those. So I just need... this over here on... I want to make it too high because I'm going to put an... Actually, no, I don't need it to be high because that'll feed the same line. So then this guy will come... Oopsie, I didn't necessarily mean to do that, but that's okay. And then I need to reach it. And I need a little stand, and we'll change this to a little stand. And then... doesn't really matter because it's gonna, if I'm gonna assembly line it, these are all gonna get elevated up over, and then okay, yep. And then it won't let me preload it. It's a little annoying, but I can do this, I suppose. Those in there. Okay, now so this will go like that. Okay. Now this only allows 2 to get in there. Why? Oh, because I'm not at the right level. Real man of genius. Okay, there we go. Now that'll output. Okay, and then I can fit one more of these over here. That's what I was thinking. I'll just put it over here, and then, I don't know. Obviously, I'm going to scale up. Maybe I'll turn this one, or I should really move this box over one. And then, how long are these things? Yeah, these have these little drawbridges that don't really move. Yeah, I don't need that. That's too long. I'll just put some stands down. Okay. And then there's room. Not really. There's almost room. I really need to bring that somewhere else, not up there. I probably should just put a hole in the middle of this table. Middle of this table maybe, and then bring it on down to the floor. So let's use our new fancy hole and table trick, except I don't have rope. It's alright, I got rope right here. I have some turquoise on me. Okay. We can do this new fancy hole and then table trick. Out at the bottom, rotate the bottom. We'll feed it in from that side. For now, really? Am I out of stuff? You just won't go under there? That's annoying. Hey, I pushed whatever. Just this one, then that one. There you go. And then this one, like that. Okay, that'll leave a little bit of room to get stuff in there. It doesn't. It seems. And I mean, obviously, this is too much. There's 70 there. Or, sorry, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. There's 100 there. This only takes 60, so that I understand. This one is 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 20, 40, 60. It's backing up. I could just do this temporarily. See, get these to... Okay. So that's enough throughput, because those are only 5, 10, 15, and then if I add this one, that's 20. Rotate, and then belt. This will go N like that, goes N like that. These don't really matter. Oh, no, I can combine them, so yeah, this is meant to go that. This one goes like that, and then what'll end up happening is probably we'll have a stand here. Here, I'll finish this. Let's make some, I don't know if I'm gonna need those 3 tables, but let's look at the rest of this process. And then that might be, once we make these, now that I got a whole bunch of clean copper powder, crucible, 12 per second. Ah, this is where maybe I use, because I could, there's a little bit of space, right? Yeah, so I could belt those over. I could flip this. I might do that now. Ah, my goodness. Organize. Thank you. Let me see if I can put those down, but the other direction I want to basically, so yeah, I want the output to be on the left side, and then this will go back one, and at the top, out at the bottom. Yep. And then for these belts, I can make these belts basically go, no, go that way. Yes, thank you. Go that way. I think that's working. And then I want some more stands over here. And then, okay. So that's good. And then what I can do is, what I need to do is then put some crucibles down. So, and there is just enough room. I'll just do that for now. We'll see what speed they're at. But I have a feeling, yeah, I had a feeling I was going to need a lot of those. So this will give me a few, except they're trapped in here. So I might, even though I was scaling it up, why was I scaling it up? I was scaling it up because I was going to do 20 per minute to make sure this was feeding full throughput, but I don't really need to make that full throughput. So if that's running at partial capacity, that's fine. And then this will give me room to put a few more of these down. And then I could put, yeah, what I'm thinking I'll do, because I think these are going to back up, right? Well, I mean, I don't have an output. Let me give it an output. What did I get? A Steam award of some kind? All right. We have our first copper ingots. Hooray! Okay. 5 per minute. This is 5 per minute. And then this, let me see what it says, 10 per minute. If you're getting 20, I'm only getting 15, so that's going to be 7.5. So once I get these all up and running, it'll be 15 plus 7, so 22.5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Having an extra, I don't mind. And then I might still do this to where it kind of divides down. Maybe I just divide them in half, and then, because that divides, whatever. And then this will just divide whatever's left evenly. It doesn't really matter too much. Let's get a box down. And we'll put it this direction. Okay. Now, what I can do is put some slab stands over here to fill in. And then let's start to feed. Yeah, there's not much. Let's feed those. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, I wish that... Oh, it did let me feed it. Did it? I guess it only takes 2. Why doesn't it start though? Yeah, it doesn't let me feed. So is that gonna keep bugging me that I can't put one there? The other way around it, I just do this and I can put my box there. Oh, I think I keep forgetting to do quests. Oh, man, I know I'm making enough money, so it's not a big deal. I'm missing out on money by not doing it. So we're just over 300 this time. We didn't max this out. We barely sold any gloom spores, only a couple Jupiters. If you guys haven't seen it in a previous video, this is my little shortcut. Zoom over here. Okay, we may have gotten lucky. So this one's due today. let's just go collect everything. I probably need to clean up my inventory a little. Yeah, I get rid of that. Get rid of those. Get rid of that. I'll put soap down. I can get rid of that. Okay. All right, that's probably enough room for me to grab everything. Dude, I can almost barely read it all. All right, I just need bulk order. I have 2 bulk orders. Okay. I guess they're different. All right, healing potions. I need soap. Probably gonna mess stuff. We'll see. Soap. I still need more. Do I need more for other quests? Yep. Let's grab a couple more. Yeast powders upstairs. Healing potions. I think. Oh yeah, they're over here. Oh, and what? Bye. That's weird. How? I messed up somewhere. Okay. I got a lot of pollutants in the lines. Interesting. Sorry, side quest. Apparently, this is... Since I'm in here mucking around, that's the one downfall of only having one spot open. You could accidentally get contamination in your line, which means I probably have it more places. Yeah. Is it fixed though? That's the other big question. Do I have any other contamination in the line? Are these plants? Am I going to be able to see these plants? They all have dirt. They might have contaminants, but at least they have dirt. I don't see any fuel on the line. Let's go upstairs. Probably did that mistake of... I'm guessing it got introduced over here. Maybe I messed up and put one of those boxes. I kept that off because that absolutely was going to put fuel on the line. But maybe I still accidentally connected it briefly. Because yeah, that's not connecting. That's just that level. Yeah, I need to fix my money on the line. I'm going to drop everything down to 7, I think. Yeah, I don't have enough. I like my prime numbers though. 7. I have a conversion unit somewhere. Where's my... I think it's right here. This one's my conversion unit. So this will break stuff down for me. Just speaking of, I'll give you that. I'm gonna keep my silver. Yeah, I don't... Oh, but there's one there. Yeah. I must have made a mistake and I didn't catch it. Okay, well, I need a couple Jupiters. So I have a new Jupiter area over here. So this box is Jupiters. Gonna have to trash all of this. Organize. I think I just had one of those requesting Jupiters. Turquoise is downstairs. Brick, linen, that's all downstairs. So upstairs, I just need, whatever it was, yeast powder. Yeast powder, I believe I should have for here somewhere. So that's my spores. And then I feel like it was this one, but I didn't set it up to... I'm just gonna steal it from there. Is that enough yeast powder? Or is it out of the right? No, I need 90. So, oh, there's the box. I'm like... I thought I had a nice box of that. Yeah. Okay. Alright, the rest of it's downstairs. So, turquoise, I need... Do I need transformations? Do I need healing? Oh yeah, I was going to healing and then I got distracted. So, turquoise is right here. I think I need a little bit more because I think I need 2. We'll just fill up. Alright, I might have to go turn these in. Make space. Oh yeah, there's this one that's due in a day. I need more healing potions. I need more bricks. I can turn that one in. Yep, we need to go get bricks and linen. I don't think I'm storing any over here. I think I need to go... Maybe in that box. There it is. Linens is good. I need a lot of bricks. I still need some soap and healing. I should have some healing right here. Probably don't need that much. And then we need bricks and soap. Okay, lots of brick. Lots of brick. I forgot to change my money upstairs. So bricks are in this big box. I need 2 of those. I might still need more. I'll just take another big stack. Those. Class. Next soap. I should have enough now to turn in all these quests. Yeah, so I had a bulk order, which It's a lot of money. That's good. Plant. So this is gonna be a better day. Let's see what my inventory looks like. Let's try to put some bricks back. Not really using these right now, so I'll fill that back up. Soap I'm kind of using right here. I could put a little box. And by a little box, I mean a big box. May as well. I wish I could like backfeed that thing. Anyway, let's put those in there. Okie dokie. Where were we? So yeah, we're making these now. We'll see. I might do it off camera, but I just basically want to stack these up, or I'll do it next episode. Because I still have a huge inventory here, so I'm gonna stack this up before I worry about breaking this down. I think I turned it off. Yeah, I turned it off. So this is healing potions. It might, you know, feed itself dry. Because I really need to make an upgraded version of these, but I'm gonna wait until I get stackable crucibles. Because now that I got this big thing, I can either do the big thing or little things. And then the big difference between those is going to be their idle consumption. So under here, if I look at these, so this one when idle it's 1, this one when idle it's 4. But that's very linear technically, so I think this one is actually 4 of the little guys. So if we look at this, you know, I think that's the same as basically 4 than these, because these actually, that's might be even bigger than 4. Okay, so you get an extra width out of it, so it's slightly bigger, because these things, let's see, yeah, see, so that's even better, but it's the same depth, right? Like, it's too deep. So even though it's 4, you basically get 4 areas plus this little area in the middle for belt management. So per square inch or per square tile, it's a little bit more efficient because you get 4 versus 4 with a little bit bigger area. It's maybe the better way to say it. Okay, so I think that'll be it for this episode. So we've got our ingots now, which is pretty cool. So all right, well, hope to see y'all in the next one. Have a good day. Take care. Goodbye.